Yo everyone and welcome to Ultimate Web3 Gaming Wiki. In this series we are presenting upcoming and anticipated games that utilize blockchain features like tokens and digital collectibles called NFTs, with quick explanation what the game is about and presenting some of its blockchain elements. So, whether you're completely new to Web3 or if you're an experienced DJ and looking to dip your toes into new upcoming games, we got you covered. Purpose of this series is to create awareness, and everything you see is not a financial advice. We on purpose have restrained from opinion and price talks, as if it's something good or bad is for you to decide. This week, you better have your thinking hat on as we dive into strategies. And guys, if you like the content and you want to see more, don't be afraid and smash this like button and subscribe. And now, let's go! Alright, first we have Blocklords, Chain, Polygon, IMX and Ethereum, NFTs, Heroes, Chests and Banners, Token, LRDS, coming soon. Blocklords is a player-driven MMO medieval grand strategy game where your decision and skills shape the world and narrative. Choose the several playstyles including farming, fighting, resource management and ruling, and forge your own destiny as your hero. The in-game economy is pretty complex, yet gives the game a lot of realism, as when you play the ruler your focus must be on taxes and politics. Warriors need to defend or raid, and well, us simple plebe need to build, collect resources, farm, eat and feed the kingdom by paying taxes. That's just the way of life. Besides, Blocklords constantly delivers new updates and new content like seasons and patches, and have a very active community. You can download the game from Epic Game Store and game is playable forever. Coming up next we have Sale Wars, Chain, Polygon, NFTs, Genesis Collection, Token, SWT, however not on chain, only on centralized exchanges. Sale Wars is a strategy game that takes us back to golden era of piracy. In the game you can manage and build your own fleet as well as recruit your crew, where each crewmate has their own abilities. You also need to upgrade your structures and defend your cities from enemy invasion. Of course, raid and pillage is the everyday's bread for pirates. In order to secure high amounts of resources, you need to do the same. Your dominion over the seas cannot be secured without shipping upgrades and resources management. Sale Wars offer also many game modes like campaign and PvP battles, as well as creation of alliance with other players to make your fleet even more powerful and compete over the territories. Sale Wars is available on iOS and Android, however, the closed beta has just finished. Now we have to wait for next playable build. More information on their Discord. Another one we have Thalon, Chain, IMX, NFTs, Thalon Wormhole, Token, THL, not released yet. Thalon is a free-to-play classic real-time strategy game set in sci-fi world where factions of androids, humans and aliens wage war over known from title planet Thalon. Grow a thriving economy by gathering resources and control more territory. Raise your army and crush the enemy. Game offers both PvP and PvP modes with interesting features like side quests during the matches. Gameplay is pretty straightforward. New match begins and then players start to process mining resources to fund their base. The more resources they collect, the faster they expand their territory and begin creating combat units for battle. It's worth mentioning that each of the factions has its unique features and strategies. Not gonna lie, game gives me this StarCraft vibe a bit. Game is available on PC with first playable version coming in Q1 2024. Coming up next, Monkey Empire, Chain, Arbitrum, NFTs, no NFTs yet, Token, MKC, not released yet. Monkey Empire is built with Unreal Engine 5 free MMO RTS that is similar to Clash of Clans and Rise of Kingdoms. Build your village, train troops and loot your opponent's base. The player has to manage monkeys to build an empire. To do so, he has to collect resources, build up a city, make technological progress, raise an army and attack other cities to loot their resources and become the king of the ape world. The technological progress is possible through blueprints and those can be traded with other players. Well, I will tell you this. Planets of the Apes fans might look into this game for sure. Game will be available for all mobile devices and should be open soon. For more information, follow their socials. And now, Age of Dino. Chain, Ethereum. NFTs. Dynasty later on also lands. Token, AOD and DAM. Both not released yet. Age of Dino is a 4x MMO strategy that is still pretty early but generated a lot of hype. From what we know, the game will feature breeding, feeding dinosaurs, resource collection, adventures, park building, epic battle against AI-controlled adversaries and armies of mutant dinosaurs. In the game, player will be responsible for developing their base, mining resources, production, training units, yes, dinosaurs baby, fighting enemies in the wilderness where it's other players or AI. They can also ally with like-minded players for better protection or trading resources and fighting against evil Genesis companies and other players together in various game events and battle modes. But like I said, still very early, we shall see how it develops. Launch of the game is scheduled for 2024. For more information, follow their socials. Coming up next, we have Hashrush, Chain, AVAX, NFTs, no NFTs yet, Token, Rush, not released yet. Hashrush is a MMO real-time strategy game set in a fictional Hermian galaxy, a galaxy touched by catastrophe known as Crystal Storm, and with it a new enemy emerged with the singular goal of corruption of all life. What's interesting, game offers 3 game modes. Each presents a player with unique gameplay experience, with the standard mode being a typical RTS experience where player needs to train workers, gather resources, build base, train combat units, yada yada, defend against enemy attacks, then counter attacks and destroy all the enemy bases. Dungeon mode, on the other hand, is without building base. Instead, in this mode, player buys units at fixed amount of points and then has to complete the dungeon with those units. The boss assault mode is a defensive mission. Players can select up to 3 heroes and then are put in a control of pre-made base, then they need to survive waves of enemies followed by a boss with single aim to destroy everything in their sight. Hashrush will be playable on PC and Mac, however game is not playable yet. For more information, follow their socials. Coming up next we have Pulsar, Chain, AVAX, NFTs, lands, units, and structures. Token, PLSR. Available to farm in a game, later on to be airdropped. Pulsar is a combination of sci-fi real-time strategy and MMO that is set in the deep reaches of space on a series of planets on outer edge of the WR12 planetary system. In the game, player takes command of colonization unit with the goal of establishing bases across the WR12. Exploring of the planet reveals incredible riches, including deposits of highly coveted energy source, a unique mineral called Pulsar. Game offers sizable variety of both units and structures to produce, with variety of tactical options, as well as provides player with both PvP and PvE experience. By variety of upgrades, crafting and individual unit customization, players can tailor their army to fit their specific playstyle. If the game doesn't give the StarCraft fans any sugar level spike in their blood, I don't know what is. Game is available on their website, however in Q2 of 2024 will be also accessible through Epic Game Store. Pulsar is playable for everyone. Coming up next we have Xenna, Chain, Ethereum, NFTs, structures, lands and units. Token, Sidus. Xenna is yet another game that comes out of Sidus Metaverse. Sidus Metaverse covers many different games and genres, however this time we are dealing with a fusion of Battle Royale and real-time strategy. Battle with other players is simple yet exciting game mode where your objective is to claim towers and produce troops to crush your enemies. After time, however, a storm approaches and tightening the field of battle and killing everything that it touches. To move your armies, all you need to swipe your finger or mouse cursor on a map to move in the direction you want your armies to move, and that's it. The battle is finally won, the victor collects shards that he can later use for a variety of upgrades for his units. Winning matches also advances you in the leaderboard and provides you with rewards and tougher opponents. A perfect game for both casual and hardcore gamer. Xenna is available on PC and Mac, as well as Android and iOS. You can download it from the Sidus website. And now, Medieval Empires. Chain, Ethereum and Polygon. NFTs. Lands. Token. MEE. Medieval Empire is an elaborate multiplayer online strategy game set in what is now modern-day Turkey during the late 13th centuries, and it's heavily historically inspired. The majority of initial gameplay is a passive PvE mode, with aggressive PvE and PvP gameplay modes being optional. While fighting off invaders, player will build towns, raise armies, recruit heroes, conquer lands, create their own clans and trade with others. Continuous battles will help expand the world map into ever-evolving game universe. Goals for players include daily missions, general tasks and story missions, with progression based on successful completion of those tasks. Medieval Empires is created by Moon Gaming Studio, and what can I say? I'm not gonna lie, love the name. Medieval Empires is available on PC. For more information, jump on their Discord. Alright guys, that is it for now. If you enjoyed the content, smash the like button and subscribe. And guys, we see each other in the next episode soon. Take care.